as a company, right, I'll speak for ourselves and the 17 years of history that we have as a company to say that those first 10 seconds that you introduce your brand are the most important. The logo, your quick one-liner, as minuscule in terms of timing as they are, we think that they are infinitely powerful in starting to build that relationship on that right foot, on that first impression. If you've ever seen this panel before, it's one of our more educational panels. So what we're doing here is that we're going to be rating brands. We're going to be rating some of you that have submitted your materials to us in the past couple weeks, right? So this is the investor's first impression. Watch brands from our audience members get quickly rated by investors reviewing deals daily, right? So our investors are reviewing deals daily. I do want to know, by a show of hands, who has already used the artificial intelligence tools that Richard and the company has produced? Raise of hands if you've already used one of our GPT tools. Really? Are you guys just shy over here? I got a couple hands.
Really?
Okay, Dewey. Look, our investors have used them. Awesome. Dewey is our due diligence GPT. It's going to act as your due diligence advisor. Members, I'm telling you right now, out of the AI tools that I have used, and I know it's coming from a biased source, but it is the most powerful artificial intelligence experience that I've had thus far, playing with different tools in the machine learning, artificial intelligence world since our lives were kind of, rocked by these new technologies. And we use a lot of them for video production, content creation, and things like that. So make sure that you reach out to any of your club advisors, to Jennifer, Xander, John, myself, Jimmy, and you get access to those tools right away. We've developed now, I believe, about 5. Dewey, the due diligence software, your Billionaire advisor, where we've uploaded over 986 talks from billionaires to act as your Billionaire advisor. We have the pitch deck rating, so it gives you a 100-point rating on your pitch deck. We have also the one-liner, so we're going to go over one-liners here. This one-liner AI tool can develop multiple one-liners for you. I'm telling you right now, completely revolutionized the way that we're working, what we're doing, and they've used them, so, ask them about their experience. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because there's nothing to sell you here. It's part of what you have now access to immediately. And we want to make sure that you're using all of these tools in order to maximize your results, in order to really make sure that you're getting all the value that we work so hard to deliver to you. So we're going to go over some of those one-liners here today. Our investors have been asked to, be a little extra harsh. I'm also going to ask if the brands are here. So we're going to get right into it, right? So I'm going to start showing, if we can please pull up the first brand. Oh, I guess that's up to me, right? I got the clicker over here. So we have Alpha Capital Funds. My investors, can you see that? Is that okay? You getting a good visual there of the logo? And I'm going to try to, Alpha Capital, are you in the room? All right. A little nervous to get rated publicly, right? We'll see who's not. So Alpha Capital Funds blends off-market multifamily deal sourcing with comprehensive in-house expertise, turning underperforming properties into robust, scalable investments. Investors, what do you rate Alpha Capital's logo and one-liner? Alpha Capital Funds blends off-market multifamily deal sourcing with comprehensive in-house expertise, turning underperforming properties into robust, scalable investments. Please go ahead and show. I'm so rude. I didn't even introduce our investors, but we're going to go right down the line. So we have Aviv. Welcome. What do you rate?
I gave it a 5. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't love words like comprehensive in a line like this because it doesn't really mean much.
Okay.
And honestly, it feels a little AI written. Which a lot of the pitches and one-liners that we see nowadays, they are AI assisted. The logo's fine. It's not particularly memorable. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, which is why I gave it a 5. It's just not something that jumps off the page for me.
Awesome. And Aviv, tell us a little bit, where are you coming from? And
Yeah, I started my first software company in 2008. I've been working in consumer tech on software for most of my career. I actually do something entirely different right now. For the last 5 years, been building candy manufacturing and co-packing facilities. So we do about 7,000 kilos of chocolate and candy a month for other companies. Mostly like M&M style candies. Then we do a lot of like vitamin candies and melatonin and a few other things. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Thank you. Andrew, what'd you rate? I'm going to go down the line this time just so we can introduce our investors as well. Just a quick introduction on who you are as well, Andrew, please.
Yeah, I rated it a 5. Same as Aviv. It's too wordy. It needs less words. And when you say off-market, multifamily deals, it just needs to say hidden untapped deals ready to go, or it needs to have a power phrase, and it's just not there. I have to really think about it, and one-liners you shouldn't have to really think about it. So,
and Andrew, where are you coming from?
I'm from Chandler, Arizona, and we represent Parkrise. It is that blend of hotels and apartments.
Awesome, fantastic. That you gave it an 8.
8.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Dan Nguyen. I'm from Orange County, California. I am a retired dentist. Now I'm a certified Proctor Gallagher consultant. I'm helping dentists and medical professionals to create more time freedom and live the life they want. And I'm also an investor. I love Dewey. I just put a couple of deals to it yesterday just to see how it is. It was awesome. I love it. I give it an 8. I like the logo. To me, it's catching my eye. It's good. Yeah, I agree with Andrew. It's a little bit long for a one-liner. Other than that, I understand what it is. But of course, I'm going to get more information from connecting with them afterward too.
Fantastic. Thank you. Nishant.
Yes. So I'm Nishant from San Francisco. I am an angel investor in seed to pre-seed tech companies. Also, my dad and I run a small family office, primarily doing public markets, a little bit of private markets as well. So to this, I gave it as 5 as well. I agree with a lot of what was already said. I just feel like it's a little generic, little AI kind of driven. Could have been simpler. I agree with pretty much everything that was said. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, generic to me. So.
Okay. Thank you, Nishant. Ed.
Hi, I'm Ed Connors, and I'm probably the only gym owner architect you'll ever meet. Joe Gold founded Gold's Gym 60 years ago. I opened up the first gym franchise in America 45 years ago. It was called a license at the time, and you can see another franchisee going up across the street. I gave I gave it a 3, mainly based on the logo, which I thought really doesn't do anything for it.
Yep. Doesn't do anything for it. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? I'm probably on the...
It doesn't add anything. I have a problem, I think, with financial institutions having logos, just like law firms or architect firms for that matter. It seems kind of silly almost, in my opinion.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so the point, for example, if us as a media agency, a marketing agency, we would probably change that to reflect a building, something that really speaks multifamily. If they're focused on a certain geographical area, we may use the silhouette of the state. Does that make sense, everybody, right? So we may use a logo to try to really communicate. What they did well is that they put value add multifamily under Alpha Capital. I would probably tell you that they did that after we suggested to add multifamily. Because if it just says Alpha Capital, we don't know right off the bat that they do real estate. If you look just at the logo, you have no idea that they do real estate. They could do anything. So the logo has to work for you. We also like numbers. So you should add numbers, right? I was looking here at like the AI tool. One that we came up with using the AI tool, I'm not even sure what brand I put in here, but leveraging 40 plus years of expertise, we secure off-market multifamily deals, delivering 13.4% cash on cash returns and high yield exits. So that's the AI tool, the one-liner AI tool that we used, and it pulled that from uploading the pitch deck and it gave us those one-liners. So you see how they actually used numerical data. So that's what we would suggest as well. Let's go on to the next brand. Live your legacy. Live your legacy real estate. Lead with heart, lead with passion, and let the opportunities flow from peace and alignment of values. We are land buyers and industrial developers of flex space. Dun, 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 dun. What do we got? Let's go. Show them loud and proud what numbers we got there. Go ahead and show them to the audience, please. Show your numbers to the audience, guys. All right, we got some 8s, we got some 3s. We got 1, right? Yeah. Awesome. All right, I'm going to take one of the 8s. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with Ed on this one, on why you gave the 8.
I like the logo. It's non-threatening. I think it's friendly. I like the heart in there. It's light. It would make me sort of want to work with a company.
Excellent. Dot.
I like the
another
logo
8, right?
too. I like the heart and the passion. I feel the good vibe from it, and also I like the explanation in the one-liner. Sorry.
Great. Andrew, that gave a 1.
Well,
Oh, wait, sorry. Is Live Your Legacy here? All right.
okay, good. I go. Okay, good. We could.
Oh, we're going to send this to them.
Founder of Gold's Gym gave it an 8, so I want to change it to 8. That's all right. Just kidding. They're land buyers. It looks like Hallmark Trading Card Company. It's confusing. I'm really confused by it. I know they're passionate about it, but it doesn't really tell the story for me.
Great. Yeah, Avril?
Yeah, so on that same note, I actually like a pitch that starts with why, which this obviously is trying to do. It's really trying to put values and really the core essence of what they do first. I think the problem is it lacks a bridge between that and then we are land buyers and industrial developers. Like I'm trying to figure out where the bridge between those two things exists, and it just missed the mark there. I don't mind the logo. The logo's cool.
Nishant?
I mean, I like it because it's
Back
very
to a high rating here.
Yeah, it's very clear what they're like. We are land buyers and industrial developers of flex space. Like that's very clear what they do. Like I don't think you could be clearer than that. So for that aspect, I like it.
Awesome. So I'm going to give you guys another example of this AI tool. Once again, on like what we really think is a strong one-liner, right? And this isn't this brand. This is a different one that I put in there. One is Providence Investment. Providence Investments. You hear it right now? Okay. Providence Investment specializes in Sun Belt multifamily, right? Geographic, targeting 8% preferred returns and achieving 5x investor equity multiples. That's what we consider a strong one-liner. Once again, numbers, geographic area. Lead with heart, lead with passion. Look, this should go without saying. If you are a business owner, fund manager, you should be passionate. You shouldn't have to put it on a one-liner. Right? Sometimes I see one-liners that say like, we're honest and we care about our investors. I'm like, if I ask your competitor if they care about their investors, are they going to say no? Like, does that really make you unique that you care? Right? There's no unique value proposition there. So to me, they're fillers. Lead with heart, lead with passion. It's great. There's a difference. We're talking about one-liners here, not slogans or mottos, right? Nike, just do it. That's great. But we're talking about one-liners, not mottos, and it's important to make that distinction. Once again, the logo looks like a spa to me, guys, got to be honest. But okay, moving on. N2 Ventures. N2 Ventures is making venture capital practical. We apply a private equity style partnership model to venture investments, build a concentrated portfolio, anchor on unit economics, and plan for multiple exit scenarios. Go ahead and we'll give time for our investors to pull their card. N2 Ventures, are you in the room? You in the room? All right. Saving the roast here, but. All right. So once again, N2 Ventures is making venture capital practical. We apply a private equity style partnership model to venture investments, build a concentrated portfolio, anchor on unit economics, and plan for multiple exit scenarios. I'm just going to call out our founder here in a sec, but I'm not sure if you got a chance to read that. Or maybe on the next one. I just want to get 1 rating from you on one of them, and just one of them. But we'll start. Go ahead. Let's go down the line. What do we got? Sure. I do want to get Richard's feedback on like I just won at least. All right. Are you just trying to match Ed, Andrew?
Yeah. Got to follow the best, right?
All right. We'll start. Andrew, give me your feedback.
I'm actually going to start with the one thing that we all wanted to see, and there were numbers. There's no numbers, we can't quantify anything from it, but it's descriptive. The logo is great, and it makes it easy to understand. It's saying we're taking something complicated and we're going to make it practical. We're going to pull the guard down a little bit. So it makes me want to dive deeper into it. Okay, cool. What are you about? So that's why I rated it this way.
Okay. Dat.
I give it a 3 because it's not really clear to me. It's not really clear and specific of what is it that they want to bring to us. That's the only downside. And also, I don't like the logo as much. Maybe it's something to do with the N2. Maybe they can make it a little bit better and stand out from the rest of the logo.
Thank you. Nishant?
Yeah, to your point about using filler words, it feels like there's a lot of filler words here, like concentrated portfolio, multiple exit scenario. I mean, every venture firm wants to do that. There's nothing unique about that to me. So that's why it's a 3.
And plan for multiple.
Exactly.
Ed?
I think the name, the logo is dynamic. I think if you just had N2 Ventures, it would look kind of strange, but I think having that, whatever that is in the beginning, really makes it work.
Avro?
Yeah, I like the lowercase font that they use across the logo. I think the word mark works. I agree where, what venture fund doesn't look at unit economics and doesn't look at multiple exit scenarios. So, and again, like saying that you're making it practical by applying private equity style partnerships, I'm like, I don't know, that it doesn't feel like those two things are bridged either. I don't know. It's not clear to me, at least, exactly what they're going to do different.
Thank you. Oh, what's your score? He scored a 5. All right, I did want to call our founder for this one. He scored it a 3. His mic, please.
300 events, and I learned how to turn on a mic. Rate myself a 3. So there's a sentence, and then there's 3 commas, and it's a 4-liner, not a 1-liner. So if you have more than 1 comma in your 1-liner, it's probably too long. They just joined the pitch optimization program. We just gave them feedback on the 1-liner. So we're working on making it super clear that they're focused on some pretty interesting industrial manufacturing niches and making that more clear, because that is a unique focus of theirs. And then they have big corporate billion-dollar balance sheet experience that's not really shown here on the sleeve. So we're helping them in real time on that to make it better.
Oh, nice. I called you on the right one.
Yeah, for sure. Easy one.
Yeah. Awesome. But I mean, that's a great example then, right? Like Richard knows his brand, so he knows there's certain things that are clearly missing from this 1-liner that really define what they do. So also just give you guys a couple minutes, whoever's brave enough to share their 1-liner. I'm going to call on hands soon on whoever wants to share their brand name and their 1-liner with our investors to get rated live while we're here. But let's move on to the next brand. Ooh, Paladin. Fred, are you in the room? All right. Fred's not. He's here, though. You guys probably met Fred. Awesome guy. Great firm. Paladin Realty Partners. Protect and grow your wealth through value-add real estate in supply-constrained markets. Protect and grow your wealth through value-added real estate in supply and constrained markets. I would say, I mean, look, I'm going to have to give it, honestly, personally, just the 1-liner alone, probably a 3 at most, simply because when we're talking about the real estate space, I would probably have to say that hundreds of firms could say the same exact thing. Right? When I was sharing those examples of the 1-liners that we developed, we're looking for things that no other firm could possibly duplicate or say. So that's what you need to do, because you have these critical 5-7 seconds to introduce yourself. What is it that really makes you stand out? What's going to create additional questions and curiosity? So let's go down the line. Once again, please show the numbers to the audience. All right, well, Avril, I'm going to go start with you. Please.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like the logo. I like the type font, the coloring that they use. I agree that it's not particularly differentiated in their one-liner. I think it's a very difficult thing to do in the space that they're in, and you're right, numbers could potentially do that. I obviously don't know their numbers, so it's hard for me to judge. But it's very clear what they do. I understand exactly what market they're going after. I think the one I waffled between an 8 and a 10. The one thing that I was wondering is really what makes them different. But yeah, as far as clarity and understanding where they're at position-wise, I thought it was very good.
Awesome. One thing that can make you different is your team size, right? I don't know if this is, a startup realty firm with 2 partners and that's it, or if maybe they're a 20, 30, 40 person team that's been around for 25, 30 years and has executed billions of dollars in transactions. This doesn't tell me that. Moving down the line, Andrew, please.
Yeah, really, Aviv mentioned, I don't know if it doesn't distinguish itself. Actually, you had mentioned it doesn't distinguish it amongst other groups. They use scarcity in the one line. There's no supply out there, so protect your wealth and grow it with us. We're it, but it's just not strong enough. I do like the type font, though. The logo looks great.
Awesome.
I like overall, I like the logo. I like it to be a little bit more concise compared to the one before. And again, it doesn't have specific number, but overall, I give it an 8. I like it. Yeah.
Awesome. Sean, please.
Yeah. I guess the good is I agree. I like the logo and I like the type font. And I mean, it's short and to the point, but it's generic again. There's nothing like, what are these guys offering that nobody else is?
Awesome. Ed?
I'm remembering a TV show from the past with a horse and something like Paladin. So I'm wondering if that's where they got it from. But if it is, then they're dealing with a very small market.
Paladins they've been on stage. They're an international real estate firm. So I think they have a lot of room to really communicate that strength. Once again, slogan, one-liner. We're talking about a one-liner here. We're not rating slogans. So very, very important. Did anybody conjure up some courage to get on the mic and share their logo in one-liner or their brand in one-liner? All right over there.
I submitted it.
No, okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe you'll pop up
Rachel
here.
had it. Double Star Venture Partners.
Double Star Venture Partners. Double Star Venture Partners. Okay. Double Star Venture Partners. So
A corporate VC and an early stage VC coming together to invest in important industries, leveraging AI for the social good.
All right, one more time.
A corporate VC and an early stage VC, coming together to invest in important industries, leveraging AI for the social good.
Okay, great. I'll let our investors start pulling up numbers now. I'll give my feedback. Important industries. Important, I need to know what industries, right? So, I know for sure. But we should mention some niches maybe, you know what I mean? So just some feedback there. So I'm going to give feedback really fast, so I don't mean to be brash, but at the same time, when we say important industries, what could those industries be, right? Could be a chance. Because the thing is that the one-liner is something we suggest you put on your business cards. That's the first thing that people should see on your website. It should not be on page 2 of your pitch deck. It should be right on the cover of your pitch deck, right? It should be the first thing that people really see. So go ahead, investors, what do we have here? We have 5 down the line. All right, fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of my VC and tech guys, Nishant.
Yeah, I guess my big feedback is AI for social good. What does that mean exactly? Because I feel like that is just kind of a throwaway term, to be honest. So,
okay, that.
Without seeing the logo and then listening to the line, it's a little long and not very clear to me. That's what I can have.
Okay, Avril, please. I'm gonna go to
Oh, yeah. So the top of that line was a little confusing to me, right? A corporate VC and an early stage VC coming together. And that's not entirely, if it's a corporate VC focused on early stage investment, then I would just rephrase that. Same idea. I would like some clarity in what that looks like. What does focused on AI for social good actually look like? So just a little clarity around that. Not bad.
Awesome. Thank you. Great. Do we have anybody else that wants to raise their hand? Great. Over here. What do we have? Fantastic. And also your name and where you're from, please.
My name is Eric Lenore. I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
Awesome.
I'm a former private equity investor, investment banker. You guys appear to me as, it reminds me of MBA school 30 years ago for me. But I'm going to throw this out there. This has nothing to do with private equity or anything else. This is my logo. This is my company called Piranha Pumps.
Piranha Pumps.
I'm an old race car driver turned manufacturer of fuel systems. And my 14-year-old nephew drew this picture for me. And he's now a mechanical engineer with a PhD. And he's running my company for me. But I just wanted to see what you guys think of Piranha Pumps, eat the competition alive. That's all it says.
Nice. You're a 14-year-old, was a nephew, was it? My nephew, yeah. Okay, very cool. Fantastic.
Don't worry about insulting me.
I like it. It's, especially in the market that you're in, you want something that's, a little bit more aggressive and fun. And, that's got all of that. I like the name a lot. Piranha Pumps is a great name. I really, really enjoyed that. I think you nailed it.
Andrew.
It's competitive, and I think it's racing, right? Yeah. So, you're eating, I'm going to choose Piranha Pumps if I want to win. So, it's a appeal to emotion, so I like it.
Oh, I like it too. It's really decisive. It's very short and concise, and it's strong. I can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I feel like it's a little provocative. I like it. Piranha Pumps. Like, I want to go to you if I needed. If I was in the market, you could even sell that merch. I feel like as well. So
awesome. Hey, for someone, let's hear from Ed, who has probably crazy merchandise all over.
Well, walking around today, I noticed it, so it caught my eye, which that makes it great.
Very cool. Awesome. Let's move on to one of our ones here on the screen that were submitted. Tecumseh Alternatives LLC. Tecumseh Alternatives LLC. Identifying unique, non-correlated investment opportunities in a hedge fund or private equity structure with periodic liquidity. Go ahead and pull your numbers. Take your time. Think about it. I'll read it out loud again while we do that. Identifying unique, non-correlated investment opportunities in a hedge fund or private equity structure with periodic liquidity. And I will ask for a raise of hands. I think there was someone that had raised their hands too. I'll call on them in a bit. Identifying unique, non-correlated investment opportunities, a hedge fund or private equity structure with periodic liquidity. What do we have here? Threes, fives, threes. I'm going to go ahead and start with Ed, please.
I think the one-liner is, too many words in there I don't like. And the logo is weak. I don't think it would reproduce well, and the colors aren't dynamic. There's not a lot wrong with it in my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Ed. Andrew.
Someone once told me that logos should be so easy to embroider on a t-shirt or on a polo or on a lapel, and I don't know how easy that one would be to put on. The logo doesn't say a whole lot. Maybe it's just maybe it's the name, but yeah, it's just too wordy. I still don't know what they do. They're looking for something, identifying unique investment opportunities, and I have to really stare at it and think, and then
it's open-ended as well. Non-correlated investment opportunities. We want to know what those are. It would be nice to just have a couple ideas of what those are. We're talking life settlement funds here. We're talking private prisons. It could be anything, right? Non-correlated. So I want to know what those are and if they align with my values. So they should probably be in the one-liner. And like I said, numbers. These are all seem to be missing numbers. It seems to be the running trend. Aviv.
Yeah, not a whole lot to add. I don't know what unique non-correlated investment opportunities means. It's kind of like a nothing line to me. And then periodic liquidity, like, is that every year, every 5 years? Like, what do they consider like periodic liquidity? I don't know. It's very ambiguous.
Okay, awesome. Anybody else wants to go at it?
I go.
Go ahead, Nishant.
Yeah, so it's not specific, and then also for me too, if I was to separate the logo from the one-liner, I don't know if they will go together. I don't know what it is if they stand out by themselves, so it's not going together really well.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, I agree with most of what was said. I kind of like the name. It's unique. It stands out a little bit. That's why I gave it a 5, but I agree on the logo and the length of the one-liner.
Tecumseh, are you in the room? Curious. All right. Oh, no, Tecumseh. The Tecumseh alternatives in the room. All right, just wondering. Great. We're going to take another one-liner from the audience. Fantastic. Your name, where you're from, and give us your brand name and your one-liner, please.
Okay, my name is Paula Joy. I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco, Bay Area. Okay, my company is Fat Homes, Fat.Homes. The one-liner is basically, we build multi-generational, eco-friendly, disaster-resistant village communities.
All right, and then one more time for me. I've been repeating it too.
I say we build multi-generational, eco-friendly, disaster-resistant village communities.
Village communities. Okay, excellent. Well, once again, I'll ask where, right? So it's great. It does leave curiosity for an investor to ask, but where? Can you tell us where, really quickly? Oh, in the Bay Area. Okay, fantastic. All right, but that's important. I'd put that in the one-liner. I'd also put how many you've already built. If you're a startup, maybe you haven't done any. Okay, it's a stat to leave out. But if you have a track record, we want to know. How much square footage have you guys built? You don't have to tell us that now, but once again, just important to know that. How long have you been around? Right. So that's critical as well. Let's go. Oh, but we got some strong 8s over here. I'm just gonna call on one of the 8s. So I'm gonna go with Andrew on this, since it's right up his alley.
It's descriptive. It tells me exactly what he does, and there's not a whole lot of groups that do that. So, and their communities are. So, it's not just a building. It's a community that they develop. So, I liked it. I like the description.
Awesome. Ed.
The word disaster kind of threw me as an architect. I don't know, what are we talking about? You can't make an earthquake-proof building. You can make one earthquake-resistant. But that word, I think it's too strong. And I think it's not friendly. It scares people.
Okay, interesting. And Dot, who gave him 3?
I'm still wondering here to visualize what it is that they do, for me, maybe because I don't see it. If I see the logo or maybe see it, that might be more. But like for me, it's like I cannot picture yet.
Okay. I just want to add
Aviv, yeah, please.
Yeah, I just add real quick because I know we're short on time. I think what it does really well that a lot of the other pitches haven't done is I have like 10 questions that I'd like to ask you, and I'm very curious about it. And I do think that is a trait of a good one-liner. I'm like definitely interested in the project. So I think it's really effective in that way.
Fantastic. Well, like I said, our panels are all flash panels. So, hopefully, I don't think too many of our examples were here, but we want to be direct. We want to give you value. We don't want to sugarcoat. And obviously, we're here to grow and learn. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this. At the same time, we have an AI tool that will create endless amounts. I'm telling you, I've been with the firm now for about 8 years. Richard's been doing this for 17 years. I know the amount of time that we've put into creating one-liners. Now we have a software that will spit out 10, 20, 50 in seconds. Use these tools. Make sure you are talking to our team about getting those links to these AI tools. I'm telling you, they will completely revolutionize the way that you do work. It's probably the most impactful thing that we've launched as a company. Richard will correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's definitely absolutely amazing. Once again, I think like 2 people raised their hands, so make sure to get your hands on these AI tools right away. Get your pitch deck rated by them. Run a due diligence report so you're prepared for the due diligence process. Get one-liners from it. As you can see, most people don't put these numerical stats. You can put your pitch deck in there, put your PPM, and have it spit out a bunch of one-liners for you. These are super powerful tools. Other than that, I want to say thank you to our panelists. If we can please give them a big round of applause.
If you are a founder, raising capital, developing real estate, or you're an investor, would love for you to get involved in the Family Office Club. I've run this community for 18 years now. We've hosted 300 live events. We have 17 million social media group members and followers. We have the #1 YouTube channel on family offices. We have the #1 most popular podcast on family offices. You can learn more about us and our membership options at familyoffices.com. We have 30 in-person events planned in 2026 and another dozen events this year. Please go to familyoffices.com to learn more.